I want to start off with these mega cap tech stocks that we've been saying all year have been powering the market. Of course, that's the Magnificent Seven, up more than 90% year to date. Very often we're saying this is an AI-powered rally. Do you believe that's accurate? Is that what's keeping the markets and tech moving higher? Just the thoughts about the potential when it comes to AI?
Yes, to a very large extent. That is why we're seeing the huge moves that you're discussing there, and why the rally has been really so pronounced is definitely around the excitement that AI has injected into the market. Without that, though, a lot of the big players within AI have fundamentally incredibly strong businesses, which without those, this rally wouldn't be justified at all, in my opinion. You know, when we look at the likes of Microsoft or Amazon, and a lot of what's going on underneath the hood and the fundamentals that are propping up these businesses, because it's the fundamentals that I think are getting potentially a little bit left by the wayside in some situations. Those fundamentals are still actually really quite robust. But in answer to your question, in terms of what's really kind of got the market hot under the collar, that is AI, absolutely.
Okay, so you mentioned that a lot of these companies have strong businesses. I also want to make sure the audience is on the same page. When we talk the Magnificent Seven, we are generally talking about companies that have exposure to AI, NVIDIA, Microsoft, Amazon, as you just mentioned. I also want to talk to you about the big B2B businesses a lot of these players have, which is cloud computing, Amazon, Microsoft, and Google in particular. How big of a factor is that in this rally? And as an analyst, how do you view the prospects for gains when it comes to cloud computing, whether it's due to AI or some other factor?
Absolutely. So to start with gaming, because I think it's so incredibly interesting and something that is not to be forgotten. I think the potential here is absolutely huge. That doesn't come as a surprise. You know, look at the scale of this Activision acquisition from Microsoft, for example. You don't chase deals of that size if you don't believe that gaming is the future, and particularly that's a driving force that's been kind of more formalized and made more permanent by the pandemic and the changing way in which we spend our leisure time. But also in terms of the B2B reads on cloud, you know, these AI and these cloud offerings are not made equal. So, for example, I think that when you look at Azure, I think that potentially the offering there is incredibly resilient. Looking at Microsoft's cloud products, you know, it has a real leaning towards cybersecurity in particular, which I think is something that is only going to grow in popularity, whereas things like Google Cloud potentially stronger on the machine learning side of things.
Give us a sense. How does the consumer play a part in this big market rally when it comes to the Magnificent Seven and these mega cap tech stocks? The general consensus is that while the consumer keeps spending, that it's pretty stretched right now and maybe close to its limit.
Yes, so consumer strength, obviously, this time of year, incredibly important. And it underpins a huge amount of this rally, right? Because a lot of the tech names, I mean, one way or another as well, they rely on either you spending on electrical goods or advertising spend. And both of those things are really tied into the economy. Now, while overall festive spending, so holiday season spending, is going to decelerate, going into this quarter, actually e-commerce is expected to do incredibly well. And just one stat that I always come back to on this whenever I'm asked, you know, Amazon has hired 100,000 extra seasonal workers this year to deal with that holiday rush. This is not a company that's expecting an immediate slowdown, but I do think it's something to be monitoring incredibly closely as we head into Q1, where I think we could be seeing quite a significant pullback, but relatively resilient for now.